Over Morris. Murray, good. Murray's got 9.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Morris against Murray. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Fast break, the Hawks. Here's Griffin. And then Griffin with the dunk.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Towns a screen on Murray. Morris finds Towns. Back to Morris. Fires the 3. They get the rebound. From downtown. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. DeJounte Murray has been leading the charge for Atlanta. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job of scoring in transition.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
The guard set is Young and Bogdanovich. Okongwu is out there with Hunter, and it's Griffin in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Now the pass to Alexander Walker. Anderson outside, trying his luck from deep. Knocked away.
Yeah, nice effort there in tracking down the long rebound.
Here we are, Greg, watching Atlanta. This team has a lot of firepower.
And some great scores, Kevin. They don't just launch threes. They like to work for good shots inside the arc as well.
And sports may be the ultimate meritocracy. Does it matter where you're from, Greg, your background? You got to have game, right?
Kevin, it's a beautiful thing. Some players grew up with a father in the NBA. Others were a world away. Either way, when you get here, you know you've earned it.
And stolen by Hunter. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Here's Griffin. Drains the wing trade. Griffin's got his second bucket of the night.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Morris passes to Anderson. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Down low, here's Okongwu. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
And how about the find by Trey, making sure he keeps his teammates involved.
Edwards against Bogdanovich. Here's Reed, and it's sent back by Okongwu. Young outside, shoots the 3. It's hauled in by Edwards.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Alexander Walker passes to Edwards. Top of the key. And that one, good.
Well, in pick and roll action, Anthony Edwards is thinking score first. Good decision right there.
Young outside. To the inside. Okongwu.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They trail by 11. Passes to Reed. An easy 2 points on the layup. Reed's got his first points of the night.
That's about vision and timing. Monte Morris, a quality passer.
And Okongwu slams it in.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
And the Timberwolves call timing. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Johnson comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Bays checked in for A.J. Griffin. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Bogdanovich. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Kyle Anderson. Daniels, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. And it's Mike Conley in for Monte Morris. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. The Timberwolves have gone Twin Towers with Karl-Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert. Gobert says, I love playing with another dominant big because I've always thought that I could pass. I know that I can make guys around me better. Cat says we complement each other. He's a generational talent on defense, and I think I'm a generational talent on offense. Kevin, I'm a generational talent on sideline.
You are indeed, and that's why you are in Springfield. No argument here, David. Thank you.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Towns sets the pick for Conley. Back to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Big time slam by Karl-Anthony Towns. Love when he's playing with this sort of aggression.
Murray kicks to Capella. He dishes it to Young. Lets a floater go. That one's not going to go. Timberwolves trail by 9. Outside Conley. Gobert with a screen on Young. Here's Conley. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Conley's got 5.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Since moving to Atlanta in 1968, Greg, the Hawks have never been to the NBA Finals.
That is insane, Kevin. I mean, you think back to all the great players they've had, from Dominique Wilkins to now Trae Young. Hawks fans are hungry for a trip to the finals.
Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Young. Minnesota also with the sub. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Murray kicks to Bay. Shoots over McDaniel. Atlanta again missing. Timberwolves trail by 7. Inside. Johnson with the rebound. Atlanta's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Bay passes to Murray. And the dunk by Capella.
And that's Capella getting rewarded for his effort on the glass. Love when that kind of hustle pays off.
Gobert with a screen for Conley. It's stolen by Capella. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And it's Murray with the jam.
An agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Conley with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. It's good, and the Hawks lead has got down to 9 in the bucket from Karl-Anthony Towns.
Yeah, this team is at its best when Towns is looking to establish himself on the interior.
To the paint, and then Johnson with the dunk.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Thanks for stopping.
I think for the Timberwolves, they're feeling like they need a win at this point. Lots of good teams start out 0-1, 0-2. Right now.
And now switching over to our current game, what a tough start for the Timberwolves.
Well, they aren't getting a hand up on the shoot.
That'll do it for our show tonight.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. DeJounte Murray has been sensational.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
So on the floor for Minnesota, Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. Good on the second free throw. Well, here we are talking about Timberwolves greats. One player standing out to me, and Doris, I know to you. That's Kevin Garnett.
I don't think there is any debate that KG is number one. He is Minnesota's all-time leader in points, assists, rebounds, steals, and blocks. My goodness, what a career.
Gobert with a screen on Young. Conley dishes to Gobert. McDaniels with the ball. Kicks it to Edwards. Here's Gobert. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two.
Well, we know this. Karl Anthony Towns was a go-to option from the very first moment he stepped in the lines of an NBA court. The versatility is so difficult to match up against.
And Towns drops them both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Conley against Young. Capella sets a screen for Murray. Young from outside. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got 3 assists now in this one. Timberwolves trail by 13. Pass to Edwards, and stolen by Murray. And this is his second trip to the line in the game. That's good from Young.
And Young, a fiery competitor, someone who enjoys getting under the skin of opposing players.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Hawks. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Here's Young. Gobert with the defensive effort. For 3, Edwards. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Towns a screen on Young. Conley the pass to Towns. And Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
Shots good from Young.
Wow, he looks like a completely different player in this half. He's found his rhythm.
Conley kicks to Gobert. Wants to get it to Edwards and does. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, making sure you get the shot opportunity through contact. Karl Anthony Towns goes to the free throw line.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here.
And I know he was pleased with his foul shooting last year. How about 87%?